Finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Keep on doing the things that you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, and the God of peace will be with you. What's happening in the church is that they are focusing on their argument. And I have some sympathy for that. You know, when somebody ticks you off, you focus on everything that they said that's really gotten under your skin. These days, it's so easy to do that. I know there's algorithms that aid and abet this, but even without the algorithms, I think I would tend to do it anyway. But the thing is, stuff arrives in my media feed, whether that's my YouTube channel or pops up in my Google News or whatever. Stuff there shows up. Well, clickbait. It wants me to engage, right? And the algorithms seem to know that I love to engage with the things that make me angry more than ever. I'm a newspaper fan because I can open the newspaper, I can look at the articles, and I can read them at my speed. They're not coming at me like a video. Algorithms aren't sending them to me. I can read a paragraph in and go, this is upsetting. I'm going to put that aside for a moment and read about a lovely play that just opened up at a theater downtown. And then I'll come back to that. I can do it at my speed, so I can process it, and I can be in control instead of letting it be in control. You talk about people doom scrolling, just going through their phone and just feeling worse and worse and worse. I think Paul was talking to us. They were focusing on their arguments, their disagreements, their fighting. They were focusing on how everything was falling apart. This is not good. Paul's upset with us. We're fighting. And he's saying, stop that. Focus on truth, not on rumor, innuendo, fake news. Think about these things. Focus on whatever is just. Just, not fair. Just. Fair is, if I find $100 and there's 5 of us, fair is everybody gets 20. But just is where maybe I don't need any of that money because financially I'm in a pretty good place right now. And my friend over there didn't eat yesterday and doesn't really have much of a shot. So maybe just is where the 4 of us recognize we're fine and give that person $100. Focus on whatever is pure. I struggle with that one a little bit. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's fine for you. Whatever is pure. My problem with focusing on what is pure is it tends to divide the world into pure and impure, holy and not holy. It can lead to racism. It can lead to a sense of being better than those less pure people. So I'm not so sure about pure. Pure to me just, I don't know, sets a standard that leaves people out. So I will struggle with pure, but I'll appreciate what Paul, I think, means by it himself, which is just pure love, pure intent, no hidden agendas, not corrupted, not manipulative, just pure. I have this weird fascination with trawlers. I don't know what it is. Like trawler yachts, a trawler that I could live on, somewhere between 40 and 56 feet. Never going to own one. I don't know why, but I'm fascinated by them. And I'll watch them, and they just make me feel, I don't know, calm. I think Paul would appreciate that. And then he says, and focus also on whatever is commendable. But commendable is then also to focus on those things that are worth sharing. I mean, we're all so quick to share. Did you hear about so-and-so? Oh, yeah. But that's not commendable. Focus on sharing the good things and the things that make you happy. That's the key, is to stay focused on the positive. Think on those things. Not ignore the negative. You don't focus on the good and forget the parts that hurt, but you don't let the parts that hurt just color everything. No, you try to fix what doesn't work, remembering what does work. It's interesting now that I'm thinking about that. Paul was saying you don't have to be kosher and you don't have to do any of those things, but is now calling for purity, and that's so much a part of what those rules and regulations were about, Paul, but a purity code, and yet you're still focused on it. Maybe that's just something he carries from his years as a Pharisee, his years as a passionate, observant first century Jew. But I honestly don't think the list is diminished by taking out pure.